Turning an idea into a business is no easy task, but entrepreneurs who take on the challenge don't have to do it alone. Coming up on Ohio Means Business, unique resources in Ohio helping companies grow when it matters most. Ohio Means Business on ONN, presented by The Ohio State University and Ohio State University's Fisher College of Business.
Thanks for joining us for Ohio Means Business. I'm Mike Kallmeyer. Ohio businesses hope the new year bring new opportunities and a chance to grow. But the road to success is never easily traveled. Many times there are challenges, difficult decisions, and unforeseen detours. But entrepreneurs and small business owners don't have to navigate the road alone. On this episode, we take a closer look at unique resources available to help companies find stability and growth. First, we take you to a professional business training institute in Dayton, giving private business owners a place to rework their strategic roadmap. We'll also go inside a high-tech business incubator, growing companies to drive Central Ohio's economic future. And later, a program at Ohio State's Fisher College of Business connecting young entrepreneurs with experienced executives to make their big ideas a reality. Well, some describe it as a small business utopia, a unique place to step out of the day-to-day grind of the business world, rethink strategy, and look for new opportunities. From a business standpoint, it's good for what ails you. Aileron is good for business and good for the soul.
When you come out here, you just think differently.
Because this place is different. This place is Aileron, right here in Ohio, but worlds away.
It's kind of like a Disney World for entrepreneurs. This place has everything you want.
In a rural area of Montgomery County, just outside of Dayton, Aileron provides instant stress relief for the business weary. It is an escape and a retreat, but most importantly, it is a school. Aileron helps small businesses grow.
We've been working with Aileron for several years, and I know it's a tough economy. We've grown about 40% this year, and a lot of that we attribute to just the great advice and direction we've gotten from Aileron over the past several years.
Brian Hogan's consulting firm is one of many companies helped by Aileron. It was created by billionaire Clay Mathiel, former owner of the Imes pet food company. The $30 million campus was his dream, a place where business is born. It's networking, it's problem solving, it's real world advice.
Wow, I've been to a lot of seminars, and I've got a lot of great takeaways. The problem is that I never was great at the execution of them.
David Ganzarto's home care company was actually growing too fast. Costs were high, and so was turnover. That's when he turned to Aileron.
We went through a 2-day course, and we saw all the things that we larger corporations already do and successful organizations already have in place.
They also provide some great services as well for operational issues, so different advice on day-to-day issues you run into, keeping your team motivated, helping your sales team, how do you recruit the right people.
And how to relax and think. There's ponds and trees and trails, libraries and lounges, and even a dream room. Aileron is truly another world, providing real-world lessons. Joni Fetters, the president of Aileron, joins us now. Joni, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
This is such an interesting facility. It is a school in a sense. It's a campus. It's a retreat. How do you best describe it?
Yeah, it's a lot of different things rolled up in one, but it's really all about business owners. So we celebrate here the impact that business owners have of privately held companies and the challenges that it offers to an individual to risk his capital to employ others. And so everything here, this organization, its resources are designed to support the business owner, to help him grow, create more jobs, create wealth in the community, create innovation, and support really the community and raise the quality of life. So we have numerous amounts of facilities. It started off really as a passion of Clay Mathiel, who owned the Imes company, and he saw firsthand, being a business owner himself and growing from a $5 to $10 million company, that the challenges that you're faced with, trying to run your business, be the salesperson, run the shop, develop the products, and you have employees and yourself that are fighting that battle every day. But it's also really important for you as a business owner to work on running the business outward. and how do you work on that business as a business owner, not just run in the business.
It is very interesting just coming out to this building. It's kind of a psychological thing where you want to remove that business owner from the real world just for a short time to get him out here to get a kind of a different perspective. It's the way the building is designed. It's the way some of the programs that you have is designed. It's really kind of a retreat, right?
It is, and hopefully everything that they can access here, including the campus as well as our materials, or putting in a board of advisors, or meeting with a mentor, or taking a program or a workshop around different parts of the business, is designed to remove them from that day-to-day and help them think out. So, you know, what am I doing on December 16th of 2015 versus what am I doing today?
And we mentioned that it's kind of like a school, but so much more than a school. This is the training that you're giving them is really hands-on stuff, right? What kind of clients do you have? What kind of different people make use of this?
We have business owners that do all sorts of things, everywhere from, you know, running a chain of restaurants to high-tech organizations that are into the technology and driving some of the newer technologies driving here in Ohio, to, you know, healthcare and home care solutions, manufacturing, service companies. So it really runs the gamut. What we all share in common, I think, is that they're privately held business owners that are really trying to take their organization to another level and grow. So most of them have been around 5, 10, 15 years, established businesses, but they really see that there's an opportunity to take their business to another level, and they're all driving each other to help do that.
As you train them and talk to them and get their feedback, what are some of the biggest challenges that these business owners face?
Well, obviously the economy has been quite a challenge in the last few years, and you know, so there was a big push on credit and losing customers. But there's a cautious, optimistic outlook today, and people are trying to make sure as they can ramp back up that they do it in the right ways. They hire the right people. They're looking much more closely at the customers and what our client segmentation is out there, and really what the needs of new customers are and the creativity. But with growth, it's one of the #1 killers of companies because you get moving so fast and you're not ready for it. So how do you make sure you put the plans and the structure in place to help you anticipate and go and grow properly, I guess, so that it helps fuel their organization rather than kill them.
I'm sure you have a number of success stories as you teach some of the people that attend class, I guess you could say, out here. What are some of the biggest? Are you surprised at times by some things that they might have missed, or some things that they don't know?
I guess I'm not surprised. I was a business owner myself, and it's a tough job. It's a lonely job. You know, a lot of people, you don't have as many resources as big companies. So I don't think we're surprised of what people don't know. I always am surprised by the passion and the commitment and the hard work by these individuals and their willingness to open themselves up. You know, one of the things we encourage here is to surround yourself with a board of advisors people that can come in and kind of throw darts at you and challenge you. They don't have anything to do with running your business, but they can come and ask really hard, tough questions. And business owners are open to that, which causes them to think about their business differently, hopefully, and where they're taking it, rather than just, you know, going and doing without the thinking part. So.
And how is it going over? I mean, you have success stories. Do you get feedback from?
We do.
I mean, you've had some great successes, right?
Yeah, the greatest ones are always more the softer sides, which is it changed my life, you know, kind of thing. I feel less stressed. I spend more time with my family. It's all about professional management and trying to put those disciplines in the business. And, you know, we've seen companies that have grown from 10 million to 35 million in the last few years. Recently had our client advisory council, and I'd say half of those individuals actually reported one of their best years in the company's history in this last year, which is quite a feat considering the economy they've been up against. Profits are up. There's, I think, realistic expectations of what's to come in the future, and so you're seeing, and people hired, I had a gentleman tell me last week he increased his profits and hired 5 people in the last 3 months. Those are great signs. Those are great success stories.
Yeah, and besides the success, you mentioned just coming out here is a great relief, and it's a stress relief, which I can certainly understand. It's a beautiful facility, and it's a very interesting company. Good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Joni Fetters, with the president of Aileron. Appreciate you joining us.
Great, thanks.
Coming up on Ohio Means Business, go inside an incubator of ideas where the future is unfolding. Learn how Tech Columbus is helping Ohio become a leader in the new economy. And later, the bottom line on a program at Ohio State's Fisher College of Business, supporting young entrepreneurs with big ideas.